happy Tuesday. You're very welcome to tonight's live stream where we're going to be taking a Boeing 777. My buttons not working. Out of Manchester, heading over to Shannon. Yes. This should be a bit of crack. I've just started, but I think my YouTube feed is terrible, so I better fix it. What do you reckon? We're on the vertical side. As I press buttons, let me see what happens. Jesus. Decided to join us. Nice. Hey, Margin is here as well. Good to see you, buddy. And yeah, I need to figure out. I've been messing today, but I need to fix it. Hang on now. Whoa, no. How do I fix this?
Hello there.
Stream health. Right, it says. Oh, Jesus, it doesn't look great at all, does it? Hang on now. It's okay now. Brilliant. Right, we fixed something. You're all very welcome in. Good to see you. So, come here. Anyway, my day started. Is that doing what I should do? It is. Oh, it's only going 1080 to YouTube. What did I break there? I'm after breaking something. Right. Let's not worry about that. My day started today, lads, at about 5:45 this morning, where I was in a sleep as I was stretching, and whatever move I made, I'm going to tell them. It's 5:45. It's 5:47. So at 6:45 this morning, there I was, and lying in my bed, whatever I did anyway, I moved my arm. And on the top of the bed, we have, there's a headrest. And it's a shelf, you see? And on it is my iPad. And whatever way I caught it, my arm hit it, and the iPad came down like that, the corner, straight into the top of the cranium. The pain! Jesus, the pain! I absolutely hockeyed my head out of it. I got very upset. I was like, the things and stuff. I have a terrible bump. I nearly lost the head, look. You can't really see it. It is in there. Oh God, it's desperately sore. I have a bump. Even if you touch it, there's a bump if you touch it. Terribly, terribly sore. Right. So, yeah, the iPad's fine. Thanks. Right. Very painful. You know, that was it. I thought I was dead. I thought I'm now died, but I was all right. I got over myself, you know. Jesus, what a start to the day. And then I did other stuff today, and I'll show you that now in a while. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Settings weren't liking settings, I suppose. Hopefully all is well. You know, it's me breaking things and acting them up. Can I change this while I'm streaming? No. Let's see. Video. Outscaled resolution. Yeah. I'm trying to push stuff to Twitch, and I don't think I'm not supposed to be pushing stuff to Twitch, and now YouTube is like, what are you doing? But I think we're okay on YouTube. Lads, if you're watching us on YouTube, do let me know if everything's back to normal and everything is behaving right. Everything on my side looks fine. It was just the way it was going through, you know. Good job, you have a huge forehead. Jesus. Yeah, right. Very productive day. But anyway, we're here to fly the 777. We're going to be using SayIntentions, providing us with ATC coverage. And we're going to fly to Shannon. And who knows, we might get another spin when we get down there. Live time and live weather. So we're going to get the owl skedaddle going, you see. But you're all very welcome in. So great to see you here on a Tuesday. And who come in? Look, CP is in the house. Elrock is here. Hello, Alok. Welcome in. Margin Madood, Mrs. GPHI, who rumbles and stumbles and, well, fumbles in, ups and down. Good evening. Eamon 1973, welcome aboard. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Good to see you, bud. Malky Mac is here. Welcome in. Yeah. Let us know on YouTube, lads, if we're shagged or not. It should be like, I don't know why it's not getting, is it back to 4K now? It should be. But anyway, Malky, good evening. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce and wolfy. You're very welcome aboard. Spitfire, I did say hello to Spitfire. I banged my head earlier, so I could be very forgetful. Right, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Creo is here, good to see you. The Impossible Face, welcome aboard. Muse fan bursts in the door saying happy Tuesday. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Flipper Alloy is here. Jersey Devil, good evening. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope all is well. 98 Vulcan, welcome aboard. The Dameranian, good evening. Frozen Gamer, welcome in. Sunjammer is here. Dazza to Arab, welcome aboard. Good to see you, Dazza. Idle Cutoff is in the house. Cambridge calling, 16 degrees. It's 14 degrees in Tipperary. It's getting cold, and there's rain about as well. Disaster. Max Stallion, thank you very much for 425 streams in a row, buddy. Unbelievable support. Thank you very much. Belbro is here. Good evening. Toto 2495 and Mrs. Toto, good evening, happy Tuesday, hope all is well. It's foggy as balls here, says the Impossible Face. Big up then. It looks top notch to me. Thank you, Dave Cleary. Legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Who else come in? Sumner is here. It's Hab in Naples for 11 days in a row. We'll be travelling back to Wisconsin to escape the heat. Ooh. Malky, thank you for 105 streams, buddy. What a legend. Muttley is here. Good evening. Cornwolf, good to see you. Strap21. Hola. How's all? Admiral's Disaster Lounge is in the house. Filthy, good evening. Viper Strike is here. Good to see you, buddy. Crafty Tigers, hello. Happy Tuesday. Apache, rather. 185 streams, look. 185. Jeez. Thank you very much indeed. Now, let me see. Tenured happy Tuesday. I nearly said happy Friday. Jeez. Alson is here. Stu Snape decided to join you guys tonight in an A320 Aer Lingus retro livery. Ooh, looking forward to that. Margin, I'm doing well. You'll be proud of some of my eagertry that I was doing. I'll show you all this now in a while, right? It took me all day to do it, but because I've been aged like that. But anyway, where are we? We're over here, look. I've been messing today. I'm going to need medicine or medicinal alcohol. You are. I bet you that's Nap. Nap, cut it out, will you? We're camera shy over here. It is Nap. Look, Jesus then. Sneaking up there, scaring the life out of us. Good man, Nap. That's how you do it. Up front and don't bother anyone, do you know? But anyway, Willow, how much? Happy Tuesday. David Bay is here, good to see you. Jeff Faviano, I will be seeing you in person soon. Can't believe it's been a year already. Dude, I haven't aged a bit. Well, I banged me head, so there's a good chance I'll have a bump, you know. It's great to see you, and it's going to be great to see you. Looking forward to it, man. Rumour has it there's a beer somewhere with your name on it. Alright. Looking forward to it, man. One Foxy Bingo Gav, welcome in. Hope you're well. Willow, how much? Indeed. Commander Balosh, good evening, and thank you for 180 streams in a row. The man is a legend. Mech Mancer, good evening. Well, stop touching it. I can't, it's sore. No sense, no feeling. Yeah, right. It's a good job you have a huge forehead, because you could have broken your nose. Bloody hell. Rob MCR is here. Good to see you. Sure, come on in and take the Dennis Hickey out of Murphy. I'll go to 2160. Thank you, Andy. Wait now, Andy. That's on YouTube, is it? I think it is. Now, let me see. RDW77. Welcome aboard, buddy. Grimmy McGinn is here. Jazzmaster's in the house. I'm Pierce. Welcome in. Zith. Murph wakes up, loves the iPad, and calls it a productive day. Oh, God, that's how it's done, Zith. Right. FD, good to see you, buddy. Gibbo Ireland is in the chat. Good to see you, Gibbo. Come here now. You'll be proud. Well, you won't be proud. You know, you'll be like, you're a big sado Murph, but you'll be proud of the sadness. Yeah, right. Anyway, I was coding. Wait, what did you do? I'll wait till you see it. I say I was coding, right? Captain Kenobi, bonsoir, monsieur. Hope all is well. Sim Guy is here. The Cracker, welcome aboard. The Tennessee Texan, howdy. DJ Seamus is here. Welcome aboard, man. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Andy Finley. Yeah, I did. I bashed me head. Terrible sore, right? Need to get a clip of the guy from Scary Movie. Take my strong hand, child. Right. What did you get AI to do for you now? Wait till you see it. You'll be impressed. Right, this was like a hub of AI, all sorts of, right. I was using one against the other, and then I had another one looking at the two of them, and then I had another one looking at the three of them, looking at a fourth guy. All AI. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll show you now, right. Anyway, well, I'll show you in a bit. You'll be very proud. Northland Air, good to see you. Irish Buds is here. Lee Russell, good evening. Hopefully that's all fixed now to our viewers on the tube. PDX Thundra, welcome aboard. Dave Cleary, of course, is in the chat. Good to see you, Dave. Roll Tide is here. Who's this now? Sam, good to see you. And yeah, we'll get in and have a look. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. You're very welcome in. Right, come on, we'll get over here. Look, wait and see. Wait till you see what's going to happen. Right. So welcome to the cockpit of the Boeing 777. It's a freighter, and I haven't a shagging clue what I'm doing because I haven't flown this in ages. Right. So, wait till you see this. So I've seen these crop up on a couple of YouTube channels, or, channels in general, right? And I wanted one. And the ones I saw weren't great. So I said, right, I'll build one of these. And I did, right? Now, I say I built it. I did build it. But I built it using the labour of artificial intelligence. Right? Right. So what I want you to do now, lads, right? We've a new command.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Telling you, I have a new command. And if you type in ! check in, all one word, space, and your location. Now, if it doesn't work, I'm just going to blame someone else, right? But if you were to type in ! check in and your location, and then we should start be getting things up on the map. See, things are happening. Now, if you think that's like, the most sexy thing you've ever seen ever, right? Get out, shag off! Imagine if that code came up and it showed a picture of Betsy or something. But anyway, if you like that kind of crack now, right? If you ramble over to a place over here, look, hey. If you go over to twotonemurphy.com /check-in, well, it gives you an interactive map look. And not only does it give you a fancy interactive map, but it also shows you our flight plan, right? And it shows where everyone is logged in from. So currently we've 28 pilots logged in from 26 cities and 8 countries. Isn't that the dogs, danglies, whatsits? It's very fancy, isn't it? Yes, it is. I think it only lets you check in once, as in you can't be in 2 places at once, right? But if you're going over to this website, and I'll fire it in there for you, look. Now, this should be working on Twitch and YouTube. Couldn't find that location. Wait, whose location? Yeah, it might need a little bit of, let's test it. Yeah. So you can see all the gadgets coming in. I should really change the coding on this then. If it's a YouTube viewer, it comes up as red. Marigin is in Atlanta in the United States. That's brilliant. Now, it's not showing that in Ireland. Is it known in feckin' Ireland? Check-in. Oh, wait, it doesn't know. It's check-in. It was just spelled wrong. So, yeah, there's Marigin in Dublin. What you thinking? They're very fancy. Oh, Jesus, look, we're in 11 countries, look, before we even start. Anyone off in a weird place? No. Well, that's not weird, but like he's out down there. Look, he's down that neck of the woods. People in Italy and people up that neck of the woods, and Germany, all over the UK, and we've people in Ireland, right? There's no weird places. Yeah. Could have had fun with that, right? So check in, not checking, check in, right? So there's instructions on the website. You'll see where it is. So it's check in, and it should be working fine on YouTube and in. So we got a jersey and it works. See, it goes red. That's fan-friggin-tastic. Look. News fan checked in and RD, hey. And we can zoom, and you can't zoom too much in with the map because the maps get very expensive. Right. Do you like it? Are you proud of Amityville? It worked, Gibbo, it absolutely worked. Is yours pink? No, I'll have to make yours pink. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out, right? I checked in behind you, Murph, right? Check in Selbridge. Yeah, look, it's... So... That's part of what this kind of stuff can do, right? The second part of what this is going to be able to do is showing us, our flight plan, where we're going. And then my next little project, I want to build this into something like Flow. You see? But you like it? They're very fancy, isn't it? Check in Tesco's. Dazza checked in from Algiers. Oh, Jesus. Right. So you get the idea. Check in these nuts. Oh, Jesus. It. But anyway, you get the idea. And if you just kind of leave it do its stuff, it just kind of rotates and revolves. So we've 49 pilots checked, 50 pilots checked in from 52 cities and 15 countries. Isn't that absolutely mad, look? Isn't it mad, isn't it? So that's what it does, right? That's deadly. Now you just need to check. Right? How can that be 50 pilots, 52 cities? Because you have one pilot, you have the same pilot after logging into 2 places. Do you know what I mean? So if you had like Marriage, he started off in Dublin and then somewhere else and then somewhere else. So I probably need to make sure we only take your first answer. I think you only get 3 tries though anyway. I don't exist in 2 places at once. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, Flipper Ally. Well, yeah, no, I am, right? Check in Cork, Ireland. Now, will it do that? Couldn't find that location. So we should be finding a check-in. Oh, it does, look! There's Dylan. Man, Dylan. Jesus, lads, isn't this... And do you like the teal? Took me shagging ages, but do you like the teal? We're on Microsoft Flight Sim multiplayer. It's very fancy, isn't it? So that's what you can do on the website. You can check it out. It's buried under info, and then we have this check-in map, you see. And that's how we can do it. So there's other stuff I want to be able to do with this, because I want this to be able to talk to the sim and then track you if you wanted to track you. You know what I mean? We kind of have this already with Firefly Air, but there's probably a tidier way to do this. If you want to see which of your buddies are online and where they're flying, right? South Africa, nice. That's kind of cool, lads, isn't it? Ara, come on, it's absolutely deadly. Right? So exclamation point, check in, and then the location of where you're at. I thought this was genius. I'm very proud of myself. Gibbo's probably proud of me. Well, he just won't tell me. Can my wife check me? Wait, now, think I got away with the last comment. See, I'm after missing it. Wait, there was me thinking you figured out how to sort the sound files to help a multiplayer, but no, you want to stalk your audience. Listen, right, I've sorted out the sound problems with the files, and PH Roy, or Just Roy, has also built a tool to fix the thing. Now, right. You would have actually got away with that if you didn't say you would have got away with it. Brilliant. KFC check-in. Ah, Jesus. But yeah, just lurking tonight, says the Boise. Ooh. So, you guys can keep an eye on that as you like. And I want to, as I said, I want to add more stuff to it. So we can see a departure, arrival. I'll make it possible then that the flight plan can be posted there. And also other bits and bobs to do with the flight. Do you know what I mean? Does it comply with GDPR? Oh, begob, then it does. Yeah, begob, then it does. So it should know ICAO codes, and it'll only give you like a general area. It won't pinpoint your house, you know. Never try that. Like, you can put in your actual address, but it'll still only give you a location. You know what I mean? So that's how it works. That's how it works. So that's what's on the site, and then I have a gadget here that shows up, and it's the same sort of thing. All this kind of stuff makes me sad that I wasted 30 years coding the hard way. Oh, yeah. People went to college to learn how to do this, and here's yours truly going, do the thing with the yoke, will you? Yeah, right. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm very open to suggestions and things, right? Ideas, lads. Like, how does this sort of stuff assist us? I think it's pretty cool because we can get locations, and that's always interesting to see, you know, where we are in the world if we ever want to plan like a barbecue or something, you know. But I'd be very interested to see further capabilities that I can build into this. This is all running on me NAS. It's using Docker, right? So there's a bit of work that went into it, as I say, and like AI can write the code, but you kind of have to give it, you have to steer it. I wanted to do this, now that, now do it this way. No, I don't like that. Some of this and plenty of that, some of that and all of that, you know, and bring a pen because all the demands will change tomorrow. You know what I mean? So anyway, it is up and running. I saw the feature. A shout out to Sid Squatter and Tony. I first saw it on Tony's stream. I was like, that's very good. That's a genius idea. And you know, I got to be honest, lads, it's been quite a while since I've seen content creators in general kind of bring out new stuff outside of the usual, you know, Harris Heller or Nutty or any of these lads. It's been quite a while that I've looked at ways that, hang on, these are good community widgets that you can mess around with that aren't absolutely intrusive. Do you know what I mean? Like lights and fireworks going off and all this, you know? But yeah, there's a job title for what you do, Merv. Seriously, prompt engineer. Really? Is that just like a technical term of he who speaks shite? Right? Or he who can articulate shite? Brilliant. But yeah, look, I geek out with all this kind of stuff, and I realise what things can do, and I absolutely blame Gibbo. He put me onto all this. So if you don't like it, blame Gibbo. You know, because he's just like, you know, you can do this and you can do that. And before even like Gibbo had mentioned NAS and Docker and all, I hadn't a breeze. This was another world to me. I had no idea, didn't care about it. And then he mentioned Docker, and I started looking into it, and I was like, holy crap, this thing can do like lots and lots. You know what I mean? So I'm going to look into it more. Like, maybe there's things we can do for a Discord. You know, if you're kind of scratching your head wondering what am I going to do, maybe there's like an auto route planner, or it can look at historical things. You know what I mean? All this kind of stuff. So he's correct. It's an official title now. Someone who just prompts AI. Their job is called a prompt engineer. That's mad. It's a serious thing. Does it pay much? In my day, a prompt engineer was one who always arrived on time. Shakes fist and shouts at wind. Ah, right. But anyway, many of us spent our whole work lives creating code and designing systems. Well, I mean, it doesn't go away from that. I mean, you know, the different AI models that are out there, they have to be built, they have to be maintained, they have to be managed, updated, checked. You know what I mean? So there's quite a lot of that. But look, from my perspective, you know, I think something like that is pretty cool. Because if from a community thing, it's just, I love this, man. This is deadly. So you can do your check-in. We can do it at different times during the day. Then there's other widgets and stuff we can pop in. And then I said, me next plan is going to be, you know, can we build something into the sim with this as well? I think that would be pretty cool. But anyway, here we are in our 777 on the ground in Manchester, and we're going to be heading over to Shannon. Now, I haven't flown this machine in quite some time, so we're going to ramble over here to SimBrief. We're going to load in a SimBrief flight, because we'll go the proper IF4 be Janie then, right? Jared is here. The secret is, how do we pivot to manage over the AI and not be replaced by AI? Agreed. AI is there to assist. That's just the way I always look at it. It's there to assist the humans. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you can easily fall into that dark tunnel of, Jesus, AI is going to take over the world and all this. But like, look, at the end of the day, it's there to assist what we're doing. You know what I mean? If you can utilize AI in such a way, or you can incorporate AI into your workflow or whatever, that it's designed to assist what you're doing, not replace what you're doing, then I absolutely see a need for it. Absolutely see a need for it. Unfortunately, I see a lot of folks, you know, they use AI to replace what they're doing. And you see that in content creation all the time. All the time. Do you know what I mean? Reading scripts. This isn't just a flight sim stream. This is the mother of all. Like, it's you can see it a mile away. Do you know what I mean? And you can see it in videos as well. And like, the amount of crap out there. Go onto your Instagram or your Twitter, TikTok. Like, the amount of slop. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. Do you know? Right, so we're going to go Manchester to Shannon. We're in a 777 freighter. It's about an hour 20 block. We'll see how we go for time. That is our flight plan. I'm going to generate the flight because we're in the cargo variant, right? And let's see what happens now. Stu says, it's the same with everything. Technology evolves whether we like it or not. Yeah, agreed. Right, flight level 320, cost index 42. That's all looking good to me. So we're going to, hang on. We're going to do two things. We're going to send this over to SayIntentions. So we're going to pre-file on a network. Bing! Over to SayIntentions, right? And then we're going to open up SayIntentions. If I can find the right button for it. Here we are. Hey, Katie Pilot's here. Good to see you. She goes, 100% Murph. I think it's all... shakeouts, or it'll all shake out soon though. People will start becoming wise to what it is and what it isn't. AI slop, and then creators will stop using it as a replacement for their brains. Yeah, and like, the sooner the better, right? I mean, it's you know, this copycat syndrome, everyone trying to do the very same thing. I mean, we don't need that. We need the difference. We need that change. As in, you know, you go onto someone's channel and, okay, there's similarities, but like, it's not exactly the same. People need that. Doesn't mean you're going to be popular, but people need the different changes. You need the human. Do you know what I mean? And then when you see like shorts, and then you see, you know, these, the short form content and all the jazz, like, it needs variety. It absolutely does. And then you can see it in programming then as well. You can see it in tools that we're using. Friggin' operating systems. Like, you need the changes. Do you know? It's very interesting. AI driven and clickbait titles. Yeah. They are getting way easier to spot. They are. Like, I can put commands into an AI and say, hey, you know, I want you to do this. And it'll do it. It'll do a great job. It's impressive. But, like, it's expressionless. If that makes sense. It looks the part, but it's hollow. You need, like, where's the human, right? Where's the character? Do you know? Like, all major changes in technology have caused a short-term disruption. Yeah. Look, aren't they saying human pilots won't be needed in the future? No one's not affected by it. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I mean, of course they're gonna say that, you know. I mean, you look at, you know, look at the evolution, we say, even over the last kind of 100 years. In terms of machinery and how we do our day-to-day tasks. It's frightening. If you're to tell someone back in the 1920s what it's going to be like in 100 years, holy crap, man. Like, it's like, holy crap. The amount of jobs gone, replaced. It's free. It's scary. It's scary is what it is. Right, that's all dialed in. We're going to say intentions here now in a moment. We're going to come down here to our tablet. Ground connections, no. We're going to go back one. We're going to go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to request the route from SimBrief. Lovely hurdling. So quick look up on top. Cabin utilities can come on. Electrical power is on. Ground power is connected. No smoke and light is on. Emergency lights are on. Our ADIRU master switch can be pressed on. Window heats can stay off for the moment. Hydraulics, we'll just stick them into auto so I don't forget about them. Interior lights are okay. Nav logo lights are all okay. Stick on the wing lights for the crack. Packs are off currently because we're not doing anything with regards our APU just yet. So let's go down and continue getting the aircraft configured. Now, I don't know, is there a profile for the 777? I imagine there is. We'll fire up Moby Flight here. I think there is. I think I have one for this. We'll have a quick look. Stu Snape had a CTD. I don't believe you. Energizer, good to see you. As an artist, I also help people saying, look, I made this and I'm an artist now. Yeah, no, like, it's assist, not replace. You know what I mean? Now, what are we looking for? We want a 777. PMDG FMS, no. This is the pilot for autopilot panel. No, it's not. This is the panel for autopilot panel. Isn't that the name of it? So let me see. If I just click in on one of these here. Right. Now, let me see. We're going to close that. We're going to go over to the flight sim of TO because I'm going to find one in there. Flightsim.to, Moby Flight Panel 777.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
There we go. Muse fan, the absolute mad ticket you. He just donated 5 tier 1 subs to the community here on Twitch because the man is a legend. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, Muse. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Muse fan, do be sure to say thank you. Man's a legend. Bejani now. Kirky, welcome in. Time in this live time, Zith. Live time, I think. Moby Flight profiles. So I need to find one here for the pilot of panel of autopilot. Oh, look, here's one here, look. No, I need one for the 777. Next. Oh, the Boeing overhead. Jesus, I need one of them in my life. I'm just saying. Now, let me see. I could just type in 777, couldn't I? Search Moby Flight. 777. There we go. Look, buttons. Huzzah. Full Moby Flight profile. Yeah, come on, we go with that. Grab a hold of it there, young fella. Right, down all started and in. And now I need to go over here. Where did that go? There, huzzah, we found it. Oh, Jesus, there's loads of them. Which one is it? Is it just that one? Yeah, it's just that one. Right, desktop. Moby Flight. Jesus, it's given out to me. Moby Flight. It's going to be night time by the time we get out of here. Let me see here now. We're going to do one of these, and then we're going to do one of those. Close that. We're going to file open, and we're going to go for this PMDG 777. Isn't that a open? Run. Sometimes my genius is enough to cause global cooling. Brilliant. Right, we're up and running. Now, that's very dark, isn't it? Have we lights here? We do. Yeah, come up there. Now, I know... there you go. There you go. Look, there you go. Right, brighten them devils up. Have I other light switches here?
Studies, you know, 60% of the time, it works.
Every time.
Every time.
Right, loads of lights coming on here now. Asher, this is only gorgeous. Come up, come up, come up, and come up. Outboard display. Right. I think that's all my light switches. It's quite dark on my screen here. Anyone see that before? No? Have you not? Oh, look, master brightness. There we go. Dome lights now. Glare shield. Now we're threshing. Now she's as bright can be. Right, let's have a look at this. So, we need to request some clearance, as we await for this machine to get up and running. So we're going to go into RFMC. We're going to come on over here to SayIntentions, make sure that's all dialed in, which it is. And now we can use SayIntentions, the widget with Flow Pro. So let's go and have a look. We want to dial into this, the ATIS first, right?
Your freight area, advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Information whiskey.
Manchester Airport. Information whiskey. 1920 Zulu. Arriving runway 23 right. Departing runway 23 left. Wind 280 at 9er. Visibility 10. Scattered at 2700. Broken at 4200.
We'll go hectopascals.
Temperature 16. Dew point 11. QNH 1004. Transition level 70.
Okay.
Bird activity in vicinity of airport.
All right, over to clearance delivery. Information whiskey. Manchester clearance. A very good evening. Firefly 235. Information whiskey. Request IFR clearance to Echo India November. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look.
Firefly 235 cleared to Shannon via the ECLAD 1 Yankee departure runway 23 left. Initial climb 5000. Squawk 1466.
Alright, 5,000. And squawk machine is 1466. 1466. We are cleared to Shannon via the Alclay 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left. Initial climb to 5,000 feet, squawk 1466 for Firefly 235. Check the wheels are still there. Yeah. Brilliant.
Firefly 235 readback correct. Ground will be on 121.855.
Roger, we'll call ground on 121.855 for Firefly 235. Alrighty then. Alright, let's get this APU up and running. APU power switch engaged. And we'll continue on here with our FMC. Very good evening, Shane. We just got our clearance from ATC. We're flying over to Shannon. And I'm just going through our startup flows now.
With service from Manchester to Shannon.
Which now? It's a cargo flight. We shouldn't
Sounds
have
good,
her.
Murph. We're cleared to Shannon via the ECLAD 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left, initial climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1466. Let me know when you're ready for the departure briefing or if you need anything else.
Fair play to you, Shane. Enter inertial position. That's all okay. We're going to go Echo Golf Charlie. That's our reference airport. We'll pull this in from the next page. GPS will do lovely. Horse it in there now. Ooh, didn't like that. Reference airport. Huh? There we go. So the route page is going to be Echo Golf Charlie. Echo Echo India November. We're going to request the route from SimBrief. We're going to set our payload. We're going to set our fuel. And we're going to set our route. Lovely hurdling. Okay, so that's all coming in. We're going to import the flight here from SimBrief. And we'll pull that into there. You really like telling Shane what to do. He's a great co-pilot. Captain Ray, good to see you. What's the best for live traffic for Microsoft Flight Sim? Live traffic? I'm not really sure. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. We can activate. Execute. We will now go into the departure and arrival page. SIDS, does this not look a bit broken? Load the route, Murphy. Load the route. I forgot to load the route. It's okay. We're figuring it out. Be grand. You look for debris. Yeah. I'll make sure everything's grand here, Marriage, and don't you worry at all. Ooh. Right, our route is in now. Departure and arrival. So we're on runway. What was my runway? 23 left. Yeah, 23 left. Lovely. And we're on the Ekle. We're gonna horse that in. Our arrival then into Shannon. We're expecting runway 24. It'll be the ILS. And we're expecting the Deegan 2 Delta arrival. And we can transition on Shannon. Doesn't really matter. We'll horse that in there as well. Okay, that looks good. Next, we're going to put in our zero fuel weight. Reserves, that's all okay. Cruising altitude for today is going to be flight level 320. 32000. 320. Flight level 320. Accept first, then modify. Oh, is it? See, this is how long it's been since I've flown this, lads. We could be in savage cases of the Bajani then. Cost index 42 is fine. Performance in it. Is that going to override this again? It probably will. Right, sure, we'll see. That APU is making APU noises. We'll make sure APU is on, which it is. Forward pumps need to be on. Window heat, leave it off, as I say, for the moment. And we're not too worried about passengers. Let's have a look here now. Grand. Accept that again. Put in 320 for our alt. And we'll go thrust limiter. We're not going to derate. Take off. Flaps will be set to 5. We're going to go 5. Thrust rating, center of gravity, that'll be all horsed in from over here. So we're going to go back a page. Actually, hang on. Can't I pop this fella over here? Look. Yes. Right. So we're going to say performance tool, and we're going to go take off Manchester, runway 23 left, import from the aircraft and the flight plan, import from the weather. And that looks good to me. We're going to calculate all of this. So we have flaps 5. Thrust rating, not worried about. Trim 5, V speeds, center gravity goes in. Trim is going to be 4, speeds 1, 2 and 3. That looks good to me. And everything else then, quick check for any discos. No, we're looking good. And that'll do terribly nicely. All right. Landing not worried about, and en route not worrying about. Ground ops, we're going to stay on those guys for the moment. However, because we have our APU running, we will now disconnect our external power. And we shall release the ground power. Parking brakes set. And we will now request a pushback from the gadget. Now we need to be tuned into our ground frequency, so we'll bring back up SayIntentions for this, and we'll go to ground. Stand 81. Ground, a very good evening. Firefly 235. We're parking on stand 81. Request pushback and engine start. Old veteran, good to see you, buddy. A normal old day. A normal old Monday.
Firefly 235, push and start approved, face southeast.
Push and start approved, facing southeast, Firefly 235. Riot. 5,000, that's in the JE, that's all grand. There's checklists here we need to do, but sure, listen, we won't worry about it too much. Right, Beaconite coming on. GSX, give us an old push there, please. Sure, we're only great old crack. Prepare for push and start. Yes. And let's see what happens. There's Jemima. Good woman yourself.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ooh. Got your new Flight Sim Tees shirt in the mail today. Another perfect shirt. Telling you. Owl Gibbo, I'm telling you, he's some man for making the t-shirts. And the hats. The underpants are coming next year.
Departure check completed.
Right.
Bypass pin inserted.
What does this do? Oh, that's where you can hide the tablet. Jesus, I didn't know that. Did you know that? Actually, that's only... Oh, the stars. That's only brilliant, isn't it? ATC is with SayIntentions. SayIntentions, providing all our ATC. Now, there's something pretty cool here, right? As just going off to do that, I want to show you this. This is the taxi tuner as part of SayIntentions, right? Now, I've shown you this before. However, let's say, for example, right? Let's say you're at an airport and you're unfamiliar with the taxi routing. Or, you know, maybe you land at an airport and you're like, look, it didn't give me the right taxiway. It's broken. Well, I want to show you this. So what we can do, when we load in the airport ICAO code and we click find, right, there's a couple of things you can see. You can see profiles, my profiles, and existing profiles, right? This is important. But if you wanted to learn what's going on, we have display options down here at the bottom. So if we click or select display options, and if you click on this where it says show traffic heat map, this is going to give you a very clear indication of most of the movements at all of these airports, right? Now you might say, well, why? If you're going to an airport you're not familiar with, looking at the heat map, it's going to give you kind of a rough idea of, well, they usually go this way, right? So it's a great way to learn where all the major kind of taxiways are. And you get an idea for active runways and all that kind of jazz, right? But you can also go in and select different layers. For example, show me the pushback paths, tug release points, for example. Show me the taxiways. Or if you wanted to look at, say, you know, buildings or friggin' vehicle roads, access roads. You can turn this stuff all on and off, and you can see where the pushback routes are. They push back to the right, they push back left. All this kind of jazz, right? Or what you can do, you can clone an existing profile, and if you go on, you know, you can check real world ATIS. So for example, Dublin is a major thing, but taxiway Alpha closed, right? You can actually close off certain taxiways, right? You can close taxiways. Jeez, look at this count. Is that right? 196,693. That's incredible, man. So you can see how popular or how often used some of these are. But what you can do, if you were to clone any of the profiles, and a shout out to all these guys who are making all these profiles, Margin built one here, look. You can profile this, you can copy the profile, and you can make edits to it, because you can technically update this in real time to say, hey, taxiway Bravo is actually closed because they're doing work at the airport. So when you select this profile and set it as your default one, when you're flying with SayIntentions, they're going to follow your default profile. How deadly is that? And this is just for taxi tuning. So number one, it's a great way to learn the layout of an airport and also all the different routes that are in use, because we have this heat map and we have the ability to filter them out to see the type of traffic, parking locations, the stands, pushback coordinates. They're all there, right? Then we have the ability to go with different profiles, and that could be, well, this is Manchester based on the EINN bills, for example, or this is Manchester based on, you know, the default, right? Because there's profiles for each. And if you find an airport in the world that doesn't have profiles, you can make your own. So if you find one, you select it, you can then clone it, you can edit it, or you can just select the one you want, set it as your default, and away you go. SayIntentions will use this as your default airport map. All the other tools we have, we can change what we can see in terms of runways, taxiway, parking, go by name, You've all these options down here. And then finally, we have pathfinding. Your start heading, your start speed, allow synthetic pushback. And you can get pathfinding from, well, how do we get from here to there? So it's all built into this system. It's absolutely brilliant. And this is all part of SayIntentions. It's all part of that. The taxi tuner. We looked at the tour tuner before. You can build your own tours, right? Murph, click the button to the right of find at some point. Click the button to the right of find. At some point, right? It'll summarize the details of all available profiles, including when it was last updated, what the description notes are, and the creator. Ooh. I did one of these the other day, so, I mean, it just goes to show how active this is. I did mine, I think, 2 days ago, and you can see all the changes that were done at this airport as to why. Updated to add a missing GA parking in the signature ramp. That's the most latest one, right? Or they imported it from the Microsoft Flight Sim via the Asoba data harvester. Clone of September's excellent tune to address a slight issue with the runway intersection. It's not deadly, isn't it? Like, it's fantastic. Fantastic. You can use this as a training aid, or just if you want to have more accurate ground control when you're arriving or departing from an airport. Brilliant. Taxi tuner. Check it out, lads. You'll find it in your pilot portal. Scroll over on the left-hand side and you'll see taxiway tuner. It is or taxi tuner. It is absolutely brilliant. Very simple to use, and it's literally any owl airport. So we're going to Shannon. So we can say, well, hey, bring us up Shannon now. We want to get an idea of how it's looking. So here's Shannon, and we know there are certain taxiways already closed here. We know that because, well, Shannon doesn't operate some of them, right? So we can see that the deltas are open. There is some manoeuvring areas here. That's over to the FBOs. And again, we can turn on more stuff to get an idea. Well, look, what's available here? If we go down to where our filters are, we can turn them all on. Like, you can turn on tons of stuff. The boundary of the airport itself, all the parking stands, and again, like, you can move these if you want, right? Not only that, let's say, for example, you find a taxiway and you say, now hang on, listen, see this Hotel 1? That's closed at the moment. What you can do, see the way it says path type? You can change that to closed. And if you close it, then you can save it, and then SayIntentions will not use that taxiway. It's phenomenal stuff. That's all part of the taxiway tuner. So or taxi tuner. And I know some folks are saying, they're using the wrong taxiways, or the coordinates, or those aircraft shouldn't park there. Like, for example, you can select a stand and it'll even say what airlines are allowed there. You can enter more of them. How brilliant is that? So if you're at an airport with SayIntentions and you're saying, why are they all parked? They don't go there. Well, you can get in and change them, right? Brilliant. So, yeah, fantastic stuff. Right, we're going to run out of fuel doing this.
Hello.
Brakes. Oh, wait, did she say brakes off? GSX. Continue pushback. Nose right, tail left. Nose right, tail left. Yes. Brakes off. Are you going to push us there now, Betsy? Murphy, you blithering idiot. Release the chocks.
Release the marking brakes. Please. All engines are clear.
Right.
Start at will.
We're moving now. Right. This all looks grand to me. Engine start. We'll go on the right hand side first. How do I get this divil on? Do we not have a button for this lad? No. We do. Engines, Murph. Engines. There we go. Fuel in. Sounds, lads. The sounds.
Please set parking brakes.
He's just taking massive long steps, Muse. Right. Right, parking brake is now set. Engine 2 is up. We'll go engine 1 now, please. Oh man, I haven't flown this thing in so long. So long. Stu Snape, yes indeed. He was going like the clappers. Was he? Jesus! Right, we're okay for the minute. A lot of these buttons don't work. Alrighty.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Unlocking the nose gear. I mean, where would you get it? Where would you get it at all? I couldn't tell you.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Something else, isn't it? Ara, stop, will you? Alright. TCAS should be on. Grand. Grand. Thank you, and good night. Right. Good start. Runway turn off lights. Taxi lights coming on. Window heat turn on. Packs currently off. APU bleed off. Good night to you. APU itself coming off. Power looking good over here. Faults in our hydraulics, but they're set to auto. Turn them on, Murph. That's looking good. That's all looking good. Pack set to auto. Auto. Trim air. They'll come on now in a moment. Flaps need to set for 5. There's our packs on. Slats moving. Here's our flaps. Connor, good to see you, bud. Gorgeous. And ground, Firefly 235, request taxi. Alright.
Firefly 235, runway 23 left, taxi via Echo Quebec, Echo Delta Papa, hold short of runway 23 right.
Echo Quebec Papa, Roger. Roger, taxi runway 23 left via Echo Quebec, Echo Delta Papa, hold short runway 23 right, Firefly 235. Alright. Now something cool here now, watch this. Give it a second. Give the map being a little moment. It'll draw in the taxi routes for you on the SayIntentions map. Isn't that absolutely savage? Savage! Look! It's actually giving you a progressive taxi that is displayed on your map. Isn't that brilliant, isn't it? And depending on what settings you have the map onto, if it's satellite or otherwise. It's good, isn't it? And that's really, really good. Really good. So we shall. We can resize this as well if it's a little bit intrusive. That'll do it. Zoom out. And that'll give us an idea here now. Alright, so there is our progressive taxi. Alright. You can also have it displayed in the sim as well. Correct and right. Alright. Parking brake off. A little bit of power. Flaps are at 15. Would you go away with that? Oh, be Janie. There we go. Let me see. That's grand. Alright, Shane. Let's go through our departure briefing, please. This is brilliant.
All right, Murph, let's go through our departure briefing. We'll be departing from runway 23 left, flying the ECLAD 1 Yankee departure with an initial climb clearance to 5,000. Transition altitude is 5,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile, climbing to flight level 240. Weather at departure shows no significant issues. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 1466 and departure frequency will be 118.58. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 154 knots. VR is 156 knots, V2 is 161 knots, flaps 5, DTO1, flex 54-C. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Sounds good, Shane. Thanks for that. Keep getting a takeoff configuration warning. Actually, we better go
You're welcome, Murph. Let me know if you need anything else.
Stab trim is already set to 4. Quick check on our flight controls. Good. Spoilers. Look good. Murphy went the wrong way, but that's quite okay. I should have went on to Delta there. Should be alright. Should be alright. Whoa now. We'll need to cross Papa. Okay. Jesus, all the smoke coming out of someone there. Jesus. Someone's got a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. Alright. Strobes can probably go on. As we're going to be crossing the runway. Dublin Centre just greeted me in Italian. Are Italy in the weekend? Brilliant. Southeast Asian, correct. Just
Firefly 235, cross runway 23 right, then continue taxi via Delta Zulu Tango.
Roger, cross runway 23 right, then continue taxi Delta Zulu and Tango, Firefly 235. That's pretty awesome. Alright, Todd 007 was in the room just then. A close shave. Right, lads, what is the held up? Coming in now just via the Deegan 2 Delta arrival. Nice. Right, lads, up the road, up the hill. I need to clear the old runway here, so drive it on, Murph. Alright. You weren't stopping for them there, Murph, were you? Alright, I was, I'd say. The joys of AI traffic. Mother of God. Right, sit here for the minute. Let him go ahead of us. Crunch. Bye-bye, little jet. Lovely textures on the seats. Right, drive it on now. Oh, Jesus, we're still too close. Easy now.
Firefly 235, contact tower on 118.63.
Over to tower 118.63, Firefly 235. 118.63. Manchester Tower, very good evening, Firefly 235, holding short, runway 23 left. What are you leaving on the seat? We change? Oh, a Vulcan! Jesus!
Firefly 235 heavy, Manchester Tower, runway 23 left, winds 280 at 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23 left, Firefly 235 heavy. Alright. Alright, it's on. Easy. Man, look at this sunset departure. This is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Alright. Checklist incomplete. That's quite okay. Don't be giving out to me. Right. Power coming in. Engine stable. Didn't there used to be a click spot for this? Oh, hang on. Start the clock. Start the clock. Wasn't there a button for the old, toga? No? Yeah, it's not, looks exactly the same. Yeah, what screw? I can't find... Oh, that one. Yes! Alright. Take our power set. 80 knots. Man, this thing likes to move. Jesus.
V1.
Rotate. Yepsy daisy. Positive right. Gear coming up. Alright, watch your power.
Firefly 235, contact Manchester departure on 118.58.
Over to departure 118.58, Firefly 235. Departure Firefly 235, passing altitude 2,000 feet for 5,000 feet. Looking good.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Manchester departure identified. Climb flight level 070, direct D253 Hotel.
Climb flight level 070, direct to Delta 253 Hotel, Firefly 235. Well, now this is pretty. Oh, look at the state. Look at the state.
Firefly 235, climb flight level 220.
Climb to flight level 220, Firefly 235. Should be 235. Murphy, you're not in America now. Riot, this can probably go VNAV now. Up the hill. 80 knot direct tailwinds. Yeah, we're 20 on the nose at the minute. This is very, very pretty. Alright, Shane, I'm going to concentrate on the flying. I want you to look after communications.
Got it, Murph. I'll handle the communications from here on out.
Isn't that brilliant? And now Shane will look after the stuff. Can we climb now, please? Up the hill. Flight level change up to 220. Two months using SayIntentions and you love it? Dude, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah, Malky, they're the Boris ones. They're good, aren't they? Should you not have covered that in the pre-flight briefing, right? Right, there's a transition level. Standard? No, that doesn't work. Standard. Oh, look at that, man. Jeez. Gorgeous. It's okay, Shane. I'm back. I'll look after the radios. So they have that pilot...
Alright, Murph, you're back in charge of the radios. Let me know if you need anything else.
That's just so brilliant, right? If you had to step out, you have that pilot presence detection as well. You just get up and get out, and like, out Shane, you'd be like, right, Murph, I look after everything for you. You know? Kirky, oh yeah, dude, it's well worth it now. 2024 is running very well. For some reason, I can't get my Boris sounds for the CRJ to work. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Firefly 235, heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Firefly 235 heavy. I admire your trust that you can put into these things. It's dead, isn't it? Murph, you scared me the other day when I stepped away from the PC. You use it all the time. It uses your Toby to detect if you're sitting at the sim. Final Rabbit, really, yeah? Margin says, personally, I think 24 is the smart choice, unless you have a very specific reason. On our numbers, we generally see something like 80% of the community have transitioned over now. That's crazy. %, have already transitioned over. That's nuts. Oh, heck yeah. How good is that, lads? Alright, we're over the 10. And everything else is looking okay. Oh, look, we're chasing the sun. Gorgeous. So I was showing you this new gadget I made earlier on. It's called your check-in map. So whenever you ramble into the stream, you can type in !, check-in, space, and then your location. And it'll pop you up on the map there. So !, check-in, all one word, check-in, space, and then your location. Put in like a city or a country or whatever, and it'll appear on our little check-in map. How cool is that? And if you want to have a look at the map yourself to see where everyone is, you can just ramble on over to our website, twotommurphy.com, and you'll see it here. twotommurphy.com check-in, and it'll show you where everyone's checked in from, their locations on the map, and if you scroll down, you'll also get our flight plan. In this case, I'm still trying to teach it how to use, you know, all the waypoints. There's like 80,000 waypoints I need to add in. But that's how that works. If you're on YouTube, it'll come in red.
35 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, Firefly 235 heavy. If you're on YouTube, it comes in red. If you're on Twitch, it comes in purple. Now, I've just told it to mark every aircraft in teal. I can change this, and I want to see if I can get maybe specific user colours as well. I think that'd be friggin' cool, right? 18 different countries so far, lads. That's wild, isn't it? That's wild. These are all the locations. So, Ireland, the UK, we're into Europe.
235, contact London Control on 133.6.
Over to London Control on 133.6 for Firefly 235 heavy. 133.6. London Control, a very good evening. Firefly 235 heavy, passing flight level 200 for flight level 320. Ooh.
Firefly 235, London Control, identified. Good evening.
Good evening. It'd be good if you can click on the icons. Yeah. Yeah, like, as in show the username, who that person is, sort of thing. Yeah. You'd probably need an opt-in, though, if someone wants to share that. Because, like, you know, you're giving people a general idea of where they are. Do you know? FD says, if you want me to go... Huh? If you want me to go away, just say so and I'll go. Not at all! You are not allowed to leave us. You are flying formation with a friggin' Vulcan. You stay right there. 100% Malky. Click on the names to see them on the map and then see their info and download their flight plan. Yeah. how I get that information though without everyone having to manually update or upload their flight plans, you know what I mean? I wonder. Then again, in theory it would work, because if they have a flight plan with SimBrief, I can pull that data. I think I can pull the data from the sim directly as well. So yeah, that could work. That could work. Right, can we go back into VS mode there? Because I'm on VNAV. I'm not on VNAV, sorry. I was on flight level change. But we'll just go back into VNAV to get our speed up. That is some sight, isn't it? I'm not happy with this camera. That's an office view and a half, isn't it? Now, here we go. I think the my favourite is probably the Vulcan. Vulcan is gorgeous. Must be something dodgy in the cargo to do with that, right? Just Roy is here. Good evening. Hope you're well, Roy. Or click the plane icon on the map and see the livery people are in and download it. Ooh. Now that would be very good. But the sim won't load it in real time though, that's the problem, isn't it? You can control click the icon next to it to save it rather than having to go into out of the menu. Oh, can you? Control click the icon next to it. Ah, right, okay, sweet. Thanks, Stu. Connor just upgraded from a 4060 to a 5080. Oh, that's a big jump. Stunned how good the sim is? Yeah, man. Jesus, this looks lovely. Look, aircraft all over the shop. Who's that? There's Zith. And Zith. It changes in possible phases. It's probably around 6, I'd say. We'll check the ATIS. Let's see if we can check the ATIS. Airport lookup. Shannon. Shannon Airport Information Sierra. Transition level 7,000. So information Sierra, Shannon Airport, arriving, departing 24, winds 240 at 12, good visibility, few clouds 1400, broken at 2, broken at 3, 13 degrees, QNH 1007. Nice. Check in Norfolk. Ooh. Yeah, I made a thing, Roy. One of them. Ooh. And you can see it live over on the Two Tone Murphy website. Yeah, I need to add functionality to this. It's not too shabby though, is it? Yeah, Murph, you're brilliant. Well done. There's a few others as well. Control, Alt, click, deletes. And then shift click duplicates. Ah, nice. Nice. Jesus, lads, isn't it mad where where everyone is? United States, Canada. There's an absolute barrel load of us between Ireland and the UK. Look at the amount of us. Jesus. Yeah, Scots representing there now, lads. The Netherlands. Into Belgium, I think. Into Germany. Denmark, Sweden. That's awesome. We got someone in India. Brilliant. Australia. Isn't that brilliant? Doesn't work on iPhone. Does it not? You're joking. What's it not doing, Gibbo? TwoToneMurphy.com. Menu. Info. Check-in map. It kind of works, but it's shag looking. How do I fix that?
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time,
How do you
it works every time.
It kind of works, Gibbo, but it doesn't. Oh, you need to fix that with Wix. I'll fix it. Like, it's gas. I've read out all these place names before, but it's only when you kind of see them on the map you realise, lads, that's us. That's our group. That's us, lads. A great bunch of lads. Deadly. Right, we are getting close to our top of drop. 320, good speed. Man, we're just cruising along here. This is a very, very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I gotta say, man, that looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Gorgeous. Livery for the Phenom. I think Cyrus said he wanted to do something with that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very wrong, though. This here is our Alpha livery. Isn't the Alpha livery freaking gorgeous? I do like the Alpha. Murph, is a website built using Wix? It is. I don't think it's the web builder one. I'm not quite sure, Roy. I'll go messing with it again later on. My plan is to get this into Flow Pro. Wouldn't that be absolutely deadly if I built that? Now, I imagine it needs some sort of community folder asset, and then it could load it. And then, in theory, we could have a little... we can have that gadget display like that inside the Flow, maybe. In the sim. And then that'll open up the door to all sorts of DBJanie then. Because I'll be able to pull additional information. I could probably turn it into a map, as in an actual map. Thinking intensifies. Top of drop is coming up. Hot off the press, the website is just updated with an updated version of the 777-200 Alpha. Ooh! The 777-200ER. Nicely done, Cornwolf. Great news, buddy, and thank you very much indeed. Legendary. Owners of the 777-200 extended range. Do you know what? I need to change this camera as well. So I need to adjust this divel. So distance, go back there now. Hey. Yes. Simulate that, and then we'll do. That doesn't do anything. Oh, that's our height. Right now. Oh no, don't roll, you muppet. Zoom, yaw. Aha. There we go. Alright, that'll lure. Yes, much better. Right, we're still with London. We'll be talking to Shannon Control soon. The iframe is where the app I loaded is. Ah, right. The original one you did is rubbish? Don't be saying that. They're all deadly, Cornwolf. They're all deadly. Okay, so top of drop is coming up. According to this gadget, we're going to go from 3.2 down to 8,000. This will be interesting. It is windy. Man, look at that view, look. Isn't that beautiful? That's gorgeous. That is stunning. The bleeding heck of it. Great to see so many people flying with us as well, lads. This is awesome. Nap and FD, your flying skills are absolutely incredible. Hey, there's Captain Flight Sim. We got a good few folks with us here. Bit of cloudage on the arrival. Ooh. Check in Batman and Turkey. Be to Janie. Flyboy Dyer, good to see you. What's your thoughts on Glass Out? I really like it. I think Glass Out is a great bit of kit. You know, for exporting any of the you can really get into building your home cockpit if you have a couple of more screens, monitors, that kind of stuff. I think Glass Out is awesome. I like the new wing control radio panel. I was going to buy it, but like, I'm happy what I have with my Stream Deck. If I didn't have the Stream Deck, I'd have bought it straight away. You know what I mean? Because it does look really nice. The transponder one they did for last year, like, that was class looking. So hard to fly in formation right now because there's some crazy turbulence. Nice. Alright, let's go in and start looking at our arrival. Performance tool for landing. Shannon, it's going to be runway 24. Import. Landing configuration. Reverser, auto brake 3. Import the weather. Calculate. There's our V-speed 150. Okay. Let me see here now. ILS frequency required. All right. So we're going to want. Let me see here now. Gee, it's been a minute since I've flown this machine. Where do I put in ILS frequencies? They're calm. They're here. Or does it go into the... Oh, does it...
2, 3, 5. Contact Dublin Centre on 120.755.
Over to Dublin on 120.755 for Firefly 235. Take care. Dublin, a very good evening. Firefly 235 Heavy, flight level 320, approaching top of descent. Aha, Navrad. Gotcha.
Firefly 235, Dublin Centre, descend via Daikin 2 Delta to 3000 into Shannon, QNH 1007.
Descend via the Deegan 2 Delta all the way down to 3000 into Shannon, QNH 1007, Firefly 235. Right, so we want the ILS, so that's giving me a VOR. There's the ILS, so we should be 110.905. And final course is going to be 237. Roger. That is grand. We're going to descend via the SID. We're going to call it 8,000 feet initially. And we're cleared to go all the way down. And this should catch us here, top of descent, and then drop us. It should do. Speed is going to decel. Then we'll catch top of descent, and then we'll start our descending. Mr. Anderson, good to see you, bud. Big 777, telling you. Great to see you, man. Right, let's see what happens. So we're going to decel down to about 278. And then top of drop, we should be dropping. Any L second now plane. Any L second now. At what stage will it drop? Flight level change will drop me directly itself, which I don't particularly want. Like, it's on VNAV path. This is interesting. Oh Jesus, that does work. Hey lads, if you're on Twitch, Gibbo, it's only after taking me 3 years. If you're on Twitch, you can now go into the little gear cog and we can go up to 2K in thing. Give it a shot, lads, and let me know how it works, will you? I told you I did science today. This is brilliant news. Magnificent. No, wait. Magnifico potato. Welcome in. I thought you were there. Murph, you're now my SayIntentions mentor and tour guide. I expect nothing but perfection. Oh, Jesus. So, lads, if you're on Twitch, you can now go into the little gear cog gadget, hit that, and you can select 1440. I didn't think that worked. That appears to work. Let me know if there's much of a difference. I mean, in theory, it should be, like, a lot better. FD, take it fierce handy, buddy. Thanks for flying. It's not available in all countries. Do you have it, Stu? No? That's interesting. Because I read the little gadget earlier on. It says, no, it'll show up. North America. UK. A good shot of Europe. Right? Chocks! Your eyes! Everything's so sharp. I can't find the cog. Scott, are you on the phone? Just hit the screen, you'll find it. It is there. Brilliant. Fantastic. All right, Shane, let's talk about our arrival here. We're going to be landing into Shannon on the ILS runway 24. Grayed out option from Origin. Is it? Scott, if you mouse over the screen.
Murph, here's our arrival briefing. We'll be arriving in Shannon on runway 24 using the ILS approach. We're flying the Digan 2 Delta arrival. Transition level is 70. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 24. Weather at arrival shows winds 240 at 12 knots. Visibility 10, few clouds at 1400,
Adrian, good to see you, buddy.
broken clouds
2024,
at 2000
dude.
and 3000. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 1466 and approach frequency will be 120.2. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 145 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Sounds good. Thank you. That's so good.
You're welcome, Murph. Let me know if you need anything else as we continue our descent.
Good man yourself. Right, hang on. Does that mean I actually did something worthwhile today? Today was a productive day. I built a widget, that gadget, and I managed to get Twitch into 2K. Don't see the you can turn on 1440 now. Don't see much of the Scott, put on a pair of glasses. It looks absolutely brilliant. It's gorgeous. It's the best it's ever been. Do you have your VREF in, Murph? Yeah, I think we're looking good. You are wearing your glasses. Clean your glasses. Wolfhound, good to see you, buddy. Your reason for existing is complete, right? Got 1440 now. The hands look about 1% bigger. Success! Resolution is great, Murph. I can count all the 3 hairs in your chin. No! No! Put it back to blurry vision. Jeez. Right, in it ref. Riot. Oh yeah, look. Flaps 30. Get in there now. Yes. Right, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Excellent. You shot me a message the other day. Where? Make sure you're using the right cog menu beside the two of them. Yes. You can turn it up to 2K in your head. Come on, Al. To be fair, Al, you don't need 2K, you know. On Discord. Right one. The iPad fell off the bed and absolutely skulled me noggin earlier on. That's the bump on the head. Oh, it's about the rad cat. Oh yeah. I remember now, Wolfhound. It's just been timing, man. Where are we? Bum 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 bum. Is it ready? Is the question. Oh, it is ready. The rad cat. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, it's awesome, Murph, and there are pink liveries. Okay, I need to check it out. I will check it out. MacVision says 1440 is very good. Excellent news. So if you're on Twitch, you can go on to 1440 where you can, you know, enjoy the views of the thing, you know, and the stuff as we fly into, where's the shagging button? It's a stupid thing. Oh, here it is. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Asher be Janie, then be God. This has been a day of updates. Fancy new bot capability. And 2K on Twitch. Wait, hang on! He told me to do something! What did he say? What did he say? Contact Shannon Approach 120.0. Over to Shannon Approach on 120.2 for Firefly 235. Jesus, Murph. Shannon Approach, a very good evening. Firefly 235 Heavy, descending through flight level 180 down to 8,000. Zerg, good to see you, buddy.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Shannon approach, identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 24 approach into Shannon and confirm you have information Sierra.
Roger, we will expect ILS runway 24 approach into Shannon, and yes, we have information Sierra. Firefly 235. Ah, brilliant! Ireland, you big ride, you. Look at the state of it. Ooh. Right. We need to pay all sorts of attention now, lads. Murph, I switched to 2K, now we can hear music. I think I need to go to the doctor. Uh-oh. Right, still descending. We want to be down at 8,000, but even further. We're descending via the SID, so DGAN is going to be 8. Little bit of the outspeed breakaroonies here, lads. Because we're going to horse this down to 3,000. Speed. Let me see. Vertical speed. Gives about 220 knots. Halfway to the danger zone, yeah. Hawk's like one of those wee fish that swim along the whales. It looks gorgeous though, doesn't it? This is gorgeous, man. Okay, so we have our approach briefed. Our co-pilot's doing a great job, man. Shane, the absolute ledge. Now, I've this Twitch enhanced streaming, so it means you can watch in any old quality at all. With 2K being the highest, but it can go down to like 180, I think. So hopefully on the devices that you're watching, you know. Auto brake 3 set. Malky, Malky should be our co-pilot. Do you know? Alrighty then. Keep an eye on our speed. We'll get our lights on. And let's see what happens. 160/30 is the lowest on your phone. Yeah. 180 hides a lot of your mistakes. Thanks. Yeah. Now, is there a speed brake armed on this? There is. There is. Ah, Jesus. Alright, keep an eye. About to drop under 10,000. Man, look at the views there. Isn't that something? That's freaking gorgeous, man.
Firefly 235 Heavy 33 miles from Rossrow. Maintain present heading. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Roger, maintain present heading. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach. Firefly 235 Heavy. Bim Bambino, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope we're having a great day. Happy Tuesday. Right, we can possibly... At Darag, we want to be at what? 3,000 feet, so we'll shallow out this rate of descent here. Man, I've missed flying this 777. It's been a minute since we've flown this, isn't it? It's been ages. We'll probably get away with 1200 here. Or let's go 1,000 feet a minute. Completely shallow this out. Did you see that ATC and ETC are about to get massive graphics update? Huh? You know, a bloke from Ireland speaking to someone else who's pretending to be ATC and telling the first bloke where to go in a pretend plane and telling the world about it is pretty amazing. Oh, big up then it is! Oh God, it is! I think there's been one of my nicest approaches in a long time. Really? Hey DJ Taz, good to see you, buddy. Oh, do you mean ATS and ETS, Big Al? Yeah, Big Egypt with autocorrect. He's half asleep. Interesting. Right, let's have a look. Speed is good, altitude is good, everything's looking good. I haven't broken out yet, lads. First time typing with his new fingers. Yeah. How are them new hands working out for y'all? Alright, first notch of flaps. That'll help with the drag so we're not worrying about overspeed. Hello, change the amount of people. Looking good, lads. Easy. Didn't ATC say maintain present heading? They kind of did, but they also told us we were cleared for the approach as well. So we're at our initial approach fix. Do you know? So I think we're okay. Good night, Roy. Take it fierce, Handy. Also, congratulations on the rename. I like that, buddy. Flight Sim Rescue. Brilliant. $1,007. Well, it's dropped to 1,006 now. Easy does it. Oh, look at the view coming into Shannon, look. Jesus, look at that. Murph, does SayIntentions ATC always use heavy? I think only the US does that. I'm not sure, Dougal. Good to see you, Dougal. I'm not sure. I think it's usually classified by the aircraft weight, and I think that's where it's picking it up from. So I don't think it does, but I can't be... I need to check. I don't think so, because I've often flown other massive aircraft without heavy being appended to it. So I'm not sure. I got maintain current heading instruction, but I had crossed to Gono. I think you specify heavy on your settings. I think it's done through SimBrief as well. Man, this view is gorgeous, look. DK, good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Okay, so we're looking now for our approach mode. And Firefly 235 is established on the localizer.
Firefly 235, roger, established on the localizer.
Alright, gear coming down. Oh, woo! Gorgeous. Oliver, that's the very one.
263, contact ground on 121.8.
Easy now. I imagine it matters most on departure arrival. Must be the new update graphics of ATC and ETC. Yes, ETS. ATS and E. Brilliant. Alright, we're just waiting to capture the glide slope, then we're fully established. Waiting for this little diamond to start dropping. Change our call sign to Chonker. I live in Queen, runway 6 departures heading west, flying right over the village. Nice, Oliver. That's awesome, buddy. We're a little bit low. Oh, look at that, though. Cheers, Wolf. I'll check it out. Look at that. That's GFX giving us the old effects over the wing. It's pretty, isn't it? Oh, Malky, sure, listen, they're well used to me at this stage. I got ahead of myself. I was just too excited to land, you know. What a machine the 777 is, though. Jesus. Ah, Betsy. There she is. Now we wait. I use Mr. Lard too heavy. In the UK, it's normal to get the 160 to 4 call. Oh, really?
Firefly 235, contact Shannon Tower on 118.7, crossing Rosrow.
Contact Shannon 118.7, crossing Rosrow for Firefly 235. The sounds are so good. Where in Ireland am I from? Originally from Dublin. Contact the tower at the marker. 180 to the marker. That looks so good, doesn't it? Insufficient fuel. Oh, Jesus! Shannon Tower, Firefly 235, fully established ILS runway 24. Oh, Jays are in the clouds.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Shannon Airport Tower, roger, continue approach.
Continue approach, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235 Heavy, runway 24, winds 240 at 12, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 24, Firefly 235. Nice. I don't know why she came up with no fuel. Was that just the center tank? Yeah, that was just the center tanks. I didn't have the pumps on, sure. Interesting. Right, lads. To infinity and adjacent. It's very nice. It's very pretty. Oh, heck yeah. Look at the state. Look at that. The ATC is powered by SayIntentions.ai. And it's absolutely brilliant. It's after nailing this flight, start to finish. Brilliant. Yeah. Right, we can't let the plane have all the fun. Loud noises. How do I cancel that, Shag and Yoke? Right. Damn funny. Sounds just like a Skoda. Outer marker. Easy. Hope no one had headphones on. Listen, it's all part of the realism, you know. Big Al says, man, it looks great in 2K.
Look at this biggie. Just
Listen! Should be grand.
Approaching.
Hero, thanks for that, buddy.
2-4.
Top tip for ATC, know your airplane. Listen, it's grand. Sure, we know our airplane. We were formally introduced. We even had dinner. You see the horse at the start of the runway? Huh. Attack of the itchy nose. All right. Oh, not me. Oh, in general, yes.
400.
Back on the glide, Murphy.
300.
Go away, checklist incomplete. It's grand.
200.
Watch the speed.
Glide slow.
All right.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. 100. Glide slow. Glide slow.
All right.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Who was that? Muse! Easy. Jesus. Spoilers! Reverse is green. Diesel. 80 knots. Manual braking. Reverser stowed. Spoilers in. And flaps coming in.
Firefly 235, exit at Golf to Fable, contact ground on 121.8.
We've exit on Alpha, going to ground 121.8, Firefly 235. Ground, very good day, Firefly 235, vacated onto Alpha, request taxi to parking.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Shannon Airport Tower, taxi to Atlantic Aviation Hangar 1 via Alpha.
Taxi to Atlantic Aviation via Alpha. Firefly 235. View coming up. Now, the old FBO is, you know, not ideal, so we'll just taxi our own little way here for the minute. Do you know? No broken bones. We did alright, didn't we? Man, isn't that pretty? G-Slayer, you like the 777? It's gorgeous, man, isn't it? I haven't flown it in so long. You can always ask for a gate. Well, we're cargo, so... You did have a hand in the timing. Dee. Missed.
263, say again, please.
That's deadly looking, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to bother going up to Atlantic. Sure, you won't fit this thing here. Atlantic is up that neck of the woods. So we'll go over to where the cargo ramp is. We might do another quick cheeky flight, lads. We might go up to Dublin, will we? Because it's only 10 o'clock. We'll do one more flight. We'll get us up to Dublin. Sorry now for ploughing into everyone. It was me first day on the job. Although we're alright looking ish. Look at that for it. Look at the state of that. Gorgeous. Okay, we hit the thing, but don't be worrying. You know, who's that in me spot? Bellbro, Jays, you picked the right spot, Bellbro. Gee hell. Dreadnought, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. See you in 2 weeks. Dude, absolutely. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Bellbro is going to get very close here for a second. Only a few million in repairs, totally fine. Right, brakes. Now, this machine into turnaround mode, what's it like? Well, we're going to soon find out. Right, leave the APU running. Leave everything else pretty much as it is. And now we're just going to reconfigure the flight. Excellent choice. Right, so over to Simbrief. That's a taxiway tuner. Where did I put the... Where did I hide that? Aha. Alrighty then. New flight. You'll be there Wednesday, Sunday late. Come over and fly the F100. Yes. Dreadnought, I get in on Wednesday evening. So if you're around for a glass of orange, right. But I'll be there for the few days. But yeah, definitely want to check out that machine, mate. Definitely. We'll bring over the old camera and everything. Right, so we're going to be Firefly 235 departing out of Shannon. This one's going to go up to Dublin, right? And now think. So if I clear the route and we do Shannon to Dublin, and that should display the route on the map now, shouldn't it? Did it work, friends? Did it work? Yes, it worked. Brilliant. Now it should show us the route. No? It should be showing the route. Why didn't that work? Interesting. By the way, lads, if you now type in exclamation point, I'll try that in English. Exclamation point, check in, space, and then your city where you're located. It'll give us a ping. 21 countries. That's you lot so far this evening. 21 countries. Isn't that shocking? Australia, New Zealand, India it looks like. Turkey, Italy. North Africa, Algeria maybe? In that class, isn't it? Switzerland, brilliant. Swords, that's deadly, man. Loving this. Toronto, Canada, eh? Vienna, Austria. Don Waldy, just check in, one word. Don't put doing nothing in it. So you have to put in exclamation point, check in, space, and then your country. Have a look at the map here, and the instructions are on it. Loving this, man. Right, back into what we were doing. So aircraft 777 freighter. And this is going to be a nighttime arrival into Dublin. Go on, yeah, good thing. Generate the flight. Wonder what our altitude is going to be. It doesn't need to be anything kind of mad. 23,000. That's a bit mad. Let's edit this. 17 is going to be plenty. Nah, 17's enough. Okay, we're going to pre-file this in the network. We're going to go to SayIntentions, pre-file. Your flight plan has been sent. Lovely. We're going to go to SayIntentions. We're going to request a new flight. New flight coming in. We're going to go into this little tablet gadget. We're going to click on request new data. Lovely. We're going to come down here. In it.
Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo cleared to Dublin via the A Guinea 3 Bravo departure, then as filed. Runway 24, initial climb 4000, departure on 120.2, squawk 4451.
Shannon. Dublin. Request. Set payload, fuel, and route. Request sent. Check in Sunderland, Las Vegas. That's deadly, look. Yeah, it's coming through, lads. You see it? G Slayer. That's awesome, lads, isn't it?
Initial climb 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.2. Squawk 4451. Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo.
Oh, Malky, I think you're right. It's just I always go to new flight with SayIntentions. It's just by habit. Maybe you don't need to do it. I'm not quite sure now. I'm loving this, lads. That's wild. 23 different countries. That is wild. Sometimes my genius, you know. Is that people flying in the sim? No, that's people tuned in to the live stream. Route uplink loading. Unload. Import. Sim brief. Alright, departure is going to be runway 24. Route. Did not load me route. Strange, isn't it? That was you talking to ground, correct? Request sent. Load. Activate. Okay, that looks good, doesn't it? Departure and arrival. So runway 24. Well, we'll double check this. We better talk to clearance at Shannon. ATIS?
Dew point 10. QNH 1007. Transition level 70. Caution bird activity.
Birds.
Localizer unreliable.
Oh,
Expect
Jesus.
increased monitoring. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform.
Information
Shannon
uniform.
Airport. Information uniform. 2100 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 24. Wind 250 at 10. Visibility.
Okay, so who do we get our clearance from? Is it ground? I think it's ground. They only have a ground controller. 1218, we'll ask the question. Ground, a very good evening. Firefly 235 Heavy. We're on the cargo stand. We have information uniform on board. Request IF4 clearance to Dublin. Oh, we could do A cars either. Yes, we could have got A cars. Let's see what happens. Stargirl, welcome in. My lights flashing green.
Firefly 235, cleared to Dublin via the AGNI3 Bravo departure, then as filed. Runway 24, initial climb 4000, departure on 120.2, squawk 5164.
Cleared to Dublin via the AGN3 Bravo departure. Then as filed. Runway 24, initial climb 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.2, squawk 5164, Firefly 235. Yeah, all right.
Firefly 235, read back correct.
Okay, 28 left. Do we not have an ILS for a 28 left? We do? ILS 28 left. We're going to ramble in on the Oscar 4 Lima arrival. We'll go by pizza. Execute. Init. 0 fuel weight. Reserves. Accept. Next page.
Face north, Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo.
Good. Flaps 5. Center of gravity in. Very speeds in. Alright, we're looking good. So 4,000 dialed in there. That's looking good. That's looking good. Auto throttle we can rearm. Mon up here. We're looking good. And I think, lads, we're kind of alright. We'll double check our performance. So we'll go to ground. Let me see. Ground power. We don't need. We can remove the chocks. Park and brake is set. Let's go back in here to our performance. We'll go for takeoff. Shannon. 2-4. 2-4 please. Condition is dry. Import, import, and import. Calculate. V-speeds are in. Engines in shutdown. That's quite okay. And APU is running. So we're going to request a push. Oh, this won't be able to give us a push, will it? Save current position. Will this work? We'll call it cargo 2. No, it doesn't like it. Balls. Let me see. That'll be on ground. Ground, Firefly 235. Request pushback tug. I don't know, will this work? Ramp.
Firefly 235, push and start approved, face north.
Oh, there is a ramp. Push and start approved, facing north, Firefly 235. Ramp, very good day. We'd like to get a pushback facing north, please. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Engine.
Tug on the way for pushback facing north.
Nice. Tug on the way for pushback facing north. Deadly.
Bypass has been inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Ready when you are. Deadly.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brake, pushback will commence.
Brakes. Come off the brakes there now, Betsy. Brakes off. She's lifting us.
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start and sequence.
Roger, clear engine start. Well, now, isn't this very fancy altogether? We're getting pushed back from saying...
ready for engine start.
Oh, the buildings! It's going to have to push us on the grass. There is literally nowhere to go because I parked this into a stupid area. Do you know? Do you like the new 2024 update for the ATR? I haven't flown it yet, but what I've seen, it looks nice. I think they have left some issues there. They've left some issues with the couple of bugs are still present. You know? I think the hydraulics are alright. We're going to end up on the wet bit. We shall see. Engine 1. Valbro, not a problem at all. At all. Go on, SayIntentions. Don't mind the fact on the grass. That's my problem. That was my fault. To be fair, that was my fault. We need to go back further because I need to push back to there. Ram, can you push us back at this direction about 100 meters? I mean, all they can say is no.
Push back in this direction for 100 meters acknowledged. Stand by for brakes release.
Ah, that's deadly.
Pushback already underway. Request abort if needed.
Request abort if needed. Hang on. You can abort pushback. Do.
Emergency abort, a pushback process initiated. Set brakes.
Right, he did the job. He just dropped us and legged it. Brilliant. Okay, Ramp, we're looking for a pushback. Present position 100 meters behind. Jesus, even I didn't understand that. Let's see what he says.
Pushback acknowledged. Stand by for brakes release.
Right, pushback acknowledged. There's a good chance this won't work. I think this is how you officially confuse it. You know? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it. Cool feature though. I need to use that more. To be honest, I end up using I'd be using the other thing. I'd be using whatchamacallit, GSX more, so just use SayIntentions. Pretty cool though, isn't it? Let me see. Flaps need to go to 5. The sounds. It does bell, bro. Yeah, it works really well. Slats and then flaps. Now I'm just trying to hazard a guess. If it's runway 24, we're going to be going up the deltas, so we'll make that. And Firefly 235, request taxi.
Firefly 235, taxi to runway 24 by taxiways as directed by ground. Contact ground on 121.8 for taxi instructions.
Roger, over the ground. Who was I talking to? I'm on ground, lads. Ground, Firefly 235, request taxi. Did I do another thing stupid?
Firefly 235, runway 24 taxi via Alpha Delta Delta 2.
Runway 24 via Alpha Delta Delta 2, Firefly 235. Riot. It was a Murphism. Looking good there, looking good there. Alright, friends. Easy now. A nighttime approach into Dublin. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. No, do you know what I did, Malky? I pressed the button and it didn't copy over. I was talking to the wrong controller. Did you? Ooh. Joe. Why does the rejected takeoff keep turning off? That's interesting. Okie dokie. Nighttime flight engaged, lads. Oh man alive, look at the state.
Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo, holding short runway 24 at Delta 2.
Alright, Shane, let's go through our departure detail.
Alright, Murph, here's our departure briefing. We'll be departing from runway 24, flying the EINN 3 Bravo departure with an initial climb clearance to 4,000. Transition altitude is 5,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile with a left turn to heading 260, intercepting at G9, climbing to flight level 170. Weather at departure shows no significant issues. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as filed, squawk code is 5164, and departure frequency will be 120.2. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5, V1 is 151 knots, VR is 153 knots, V2 is 157 knots, flaps 5, D22, flex 50, deck C. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Sounds good, Shane. Great job. All right. This was class.
Thanks, Murph. Let me know if you need anything else.
Switching over to tower 118.7, Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo's here.
All right. So is my big screen on 4K or 2K? It's 4K, Al. It's a very, very pleasant environment, I have to say. Where's me back at the head cam? That's me back at the head cam. And it's very, very good. The view I have, it's class, man. Right. We're looking kind of alright here. That's a bit better. There's Rex. Come on, Rex. Do. Now we're going to head up as far as Dublin, Gav. You get to see it in 2K now, and that looks great too. Amazing how so much more detail. I'm delighted, lads. If you have a 4K screen and you can now see this in 2K, that's awesome. Because it's all about, I mean, as a streamer, right? I mean, it's all about your experience. So, like, yeah, man, I'm delighted if it's working. On ground, Firefly 235 are holding short runway 24.
Firefly 235, heavy, runway 24, winds 250 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Oh no, you made a terrible mistake. I think that needs to come from the tower frequency. We'll jump over the tower on 118.7. Uh-oh. We found a little issue. We've broken the internet. .7. Tower, good evening. Firefly 235, holding short, runway 24, ready for departure. If in doubt, recycle. Tower, Firefly 235, holding short, runway 24, ready for departure.
Hello there.
We'll give it a moment. Right, we'll hand it over to Shane and see what happens. The tower's on a smoke break, right? KF1, good to see you, bud.
Shannon Airport Tower, Firefly 235, holding short of the runway, ready for departure.
So I can actually see the text coming up. I'm just not getting audio. Why is that now? Alright, we're seeing the text. We'll go by the text. Broken voice? Maybe. It could be a bug. We'll check it out. We'll see what happens. What the hell did they do with spacing? You're in a caravan? Could be interesting. Jesus, this looks good, doesn't it? Look at this. Okay, LNAV, arm. Start the clock.
On runway 24 remaining 9,700 feet.
Right, let's try that again. Power coming in.
On runway 24 remaining 9,700 feet.
Engine stable. Toga. Takeoff power set.
V1.
Rotate. Jesus, look at that. Easy now.
Firefly 235, contact Shannon departure on 120.2.
Over to departure 120.2, Firefly 235. One two zero decimal two, 120.2. Departure Firefly 235, passing 1,500 for 4,000.
Firefly 235, heavy Shannon departure, radar contact.
Right. It's all under control now, sorted. Flaps in. Easy.
Firefly 235, heavy climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170, Firefly 235. Why is she in hold for her speed? Interesting. Up the hill. The lighting is very flattering. RD, take it easy, buddy. Feeling a little wonky today. Marigin, take care, mate. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're using GFX as well, yeah. Jesus, look at the climb. Look at the climb of this mad ducking devil. You up the hill, Betsy.
Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo, contact Shannon Center on 124.7.
Right, shallow out that now. There she goes. Look at the state of this. Isn't this beautiful? Straight away we have the formation flight. That's stunning, man. Alright, we're going to have a right-hand turn coming in. Call it 250. good now. You're being intercepted. VS for the moment. Because it was climbing us at like, 4,000 feet a minute. Which is fine, but like... Look at that view. Beautiful. Alright, coming up on Gorno. Let it go to space, right? So coming up to Gordo is going to be a right-hand turn. Coming up to 10,000 feet. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, man. That's stunning, isn't it? Alright, over 10. VNAV. Speed coming up. Right turn going to come in. Oh! That's insane looking, isn't it? Angels 1-5 nap on Captain.
235, cleared peak to transition. Expect the ILS runway 28 left approach into Dublin. Verify information, Bravo.
Roger, we're going to expect the ILS runway 28 left approach into Dublin. Cleared for the pizza transition. And just give me one moment, let me check the ATIS information. I'll come back to you. Hey Shane, can you grab the ATIS information at Echo India Delta Whiskey?
Sorry, Murph, I can't help with ATIS information. You might want to check it yourself or use the ATIS frequency for Dublin.
Okie dokie. Dublin Airport information, Bravo. Q&A 2005, temperature 13, visibility 10, winds 260 at 8, information Bravo. Roger, we have information Bravo, Firefly 235. Alright. You call your co-pilot Freckles? Give him the P45. Alright, we're looking good. This is insanely pretty. Look at that. That is gorgeous. They didn't give me Shannon control yet, no. I'm on approach. There might be an issue with it. We'll see. They're able to check the they're able to check the logs anyway, so we shall see.
Firefly 235, contact Shannon Center on 124.7.
Over to center 124.7, Firefly 235. It works. The system works. 1247, 1247, and we'll give him a shout. Shannon Control, Firefly 235, flight level 170. Man's it, changing me lights to red. Eddie, good to see you, bud. Oh, the iFly.
Shannon Center, identified. Evening good.
Evening good. Brilliant. Evening good? Yes, very good. They could be working on the they could be working on the server. That's funny. Look at this, man. Right, we're rambling along. Look at our speed, man. Jesus. You want to slow that down a bit, Betsy? We're going to like drift into, like, you know what I mean? Slow it down there, Patsy. Slow it down. How do we... We're in VNAV mode. That'd be through here, wouldn't it? I don't know. We shall see. The Irish controllers have been on the Guinness. The VNAV button just above progress. Ah, cruise, sorry. 0.86. That's better. He's off the owl power there now, Jemima. Man alive, that's pretty, isn't it?
Firefly 235. Contact Dublin. Approach on 119.555.
Over the Dublin approach on 119.555 for Firefly 235. Dublin 119.555. Dublin approach, good evening, Firefly 235, flight level 170. You want to sail down the Hudson? Ooh. Hey, Papa Justify, good to see you.
Firefly 235 Heavy, Dublin approach identified. Hello there.
Hello there. Alright. Top a drop. Right. Keepor wants to be at what? 10,000. Alright. We should be grand. That is stunning out the window. There's Napping Angels 1-5. Goose is over there. Helicopter and Rookie Captain. Guys, we've got a good few out tonight. A good bunch of lads are out tonight. Nighttime flying, you gotta love it. How's our check-in? Checking out. 23 countries. My mind is blown, lads. That's awesome. Put the iPad on the nightstand next to the bed tonight. I'm telling you now, the bump in my head. Ooh, the bump on my head is terrible. Exclamation point, check in, space, your location. You'll be added to the map. Science, lads, science. Just a query, if I ask Google AI what's the best settings for Microsoft Flight Sim, could you trust it as a base start? Kinda. I mean, it you know, ChatGPT does a fairly good job. Howling Crazy is checked in. Jesus, look at the amount, lads. That's nuts looking. There's no one in the Midlands. Hang on a second, I never checked in. Ah! That's awesome. Old veteran just came in. One Foxy Bingo Gav came in. Isn't it deadly, isn't it? RJP in Manchester. I can't get over, man. To see it on a map, like, that blows my mind completely. Absolutely incredible. 2 Aussies, look! Brilliant. the class, isn't it? Absolutely deadly. Alright. Top of drop coming in. About 10 miles out. FMC message, reset MCP altitude. I suppose it's going to be 8,000. No, I built it. I built it with AI earlier on today, Mr. Anderson. So this monitors all the viewers between Twitch and YouTube, and it shows your location on a map. In addition to that, we also have our flight plan. Now, I wonder, will this actually load me full flight plan now? Because I tried to do that earlier. Try this. Oh, Jesus. Try this, Murph. No, that's not it. I'll see will this work. So if I go into SimBrief, right, and if I town load, flight plan download, flight sim 24, right, and now if I upload, give this an L refresh.
Identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 28 left approach into Dublin. Advise you have information. Bravo.
It's not giving me. Yeah, that didn't work. Maybe need to reset this. Two waypoints. Oh no, it's only looking at two waypoints here. Yeah, that makes sense. Give it a second. Total distance, one leg. Yeah. That is so cool. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. And Firefly 235 at top of descent, request descend.
Firefly 235, descend via Oscar 4 Lima to 3000 for the ILS runway 28 left approach into Dublin via Pizza QNH 1005.
Descend via Oscar 4 Lima down to 3000 for the ILS runway 28 left approach. Via Pizza on the QNH 1005, Firefly 235. Right. Let me off there, yeah. Made a total mistake. Do. All right, speed coming down. We're heading up to Capor.
Camera 182, Dublin departure, radar contact. Climb via the SID to flight level 230.
All right, Shane, let's talk through our arrival detail, please.
Alright Murph, let's go through our arrival briefing. We'll be arriving in Dublin on runway 28 left using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the Oscar 4 Lima arrival. Transition level is 70. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 28 left. Weather at arrival shows winds 260 at 8 knots, few clouds at 1200 feet, broken at 4400 feet, no significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. For any abnormalities, we'll communicate with ATC and execute a go-around or missed approach as needed. Squawk code remains 5164 and approach frequency will be 119.555. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 141 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Excellent. Great stuff, thank you.
Firefly 235 heavy. I've got a more direct
You're welcome,
for you.
Merv.
Turn
Let's
right
keep it
heading
smooth as we head in for the
075
landing.
vectors for the ILS runway 28 left approach.
Roger, left turn 075, vectors for the ILS 28 left approach, Firefly 235. Okay, the heading button didn't want to work. Heading, select 075. This is interesting. Murph, the SayIntentions let you ask Shane to fly a heading. Well, they can't control the aircraft. But they can interact with some of the systems, but in terms of flying it, no, I don't believe so. Right, heading select. We're holding at 8,000 feet. I imagine we descend now a little bit, because they're giving us vectors. Tower, or sorry, not tower. Approach. Can you confirm what altitude? We are currently at 8,000 feet. Oh, look at the view of Dublin. Jesus.
Firefly 235, I've got a more direct path for you. Turn right, heading 075, vectors for the ILS runway 28 left approach.
Roger, turn right 075, vectors for the ILS runway 28 left approach, Firefly 235. Okay, stay what we're doing. Ideally, I want to be down at 7,000. We'll just drop down to 7,000 and see if it gives out. Okay, lights are on. Auto brake is set. Speed is looking good. Look at the view out the window, lads. Isn't that superb? Look. That is absolutely superb. Gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous.
Firefly 235, heavy descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000 for Firefly 235. Excellent. This is insanely beautiful.
Heavy turn left heading 030, descend and maintain 4,000.
Left heading 030, descend and maintain 4,000, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, heavy 10 miles from Max Ave, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 2,500 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 28 left approach.
Roger, left heading 310, descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS, runway 28 left approach, Firefly 235. Easy now. Easy now. We should pick it up around here. Watch your speed a little bit. Let me see. We are flaps 5. More flaps. And we're going to wait for this localizer to capture. It should do a lap mode.
2,500.
We might need to... There we go. We have capture of the localizer. Easy now. Sounds are good, aren't they? Oh, easy, easy. Little bit bumpy. And Firefly 235, we have the localizer.
Firefly 235, heavy roger, established localizer.
Alright. What am I looking for? 1 to 10. Auto brakes are set, flaps where they need to be. Gear will come down here in a moment. Lights are on. Sail it in. Man, the views into Dublin tonight. Isn't that gorgeous, look. Man, that's beautiful.
Firefly 235, heavy, contact Dublin Tower on 128.8.
Over to Dublin, 128.8, Firefly 235. Dublin, a very good evening, Firefly 235. We are established on the localizer, inbound ILS runway 28 left.
Firefly 235 heavy, Dublin Tower, roger, continue approach.
Continue approach for Firefly 235. Gear.
Firefly 235 heavy, runway 28 left, winds 260 at 8, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 28 left, Firefly 235. Alright. It's all happening now, Jemima. Alright, we're going to go full capture on the glide slope. Waiting for this little guy to go green. There we have her. Flaps 25. Gears down. Auto brake is set. And we have our landing clearance. Flaps 30. Oh, this is very pretty. Shit. Getting that feeling when I get the chance to come back to Ireland. Oh, yeah. Look at the detail there, lads. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. Can't let the plane have all the fun. Alright, continue. Easy now. Dusty says, how do I like SayIntentions compared to VATSIM? It's very, very good. I mean, you know, the reality is VATSIM doesn't give you 24-hour coverage, right? SayIntentions is an incredible learning platform, and it'll carry the ball if you don't have real-world controllers, which is exceptionally good. You know, I mean, I love flying at VATSIM, don't get me wrong, but I'm just becoming more and more impressed with SayIntentions. I really have, like, I'm absolutely loving it. And yeah, we had a bit of an issue there out of Shannon, but it's completely corrected itself.
1,000.
It's working really well.
Runway 28 left.
The winds seem to be straight down the nose. Can you show me how to put custom cameras into your community folder? Custom cameras in your community folder? I just use chase plane, buddy. A little bit low, Murph. Easy. Back in the glide. Easy.
$500.
Little high. Oh, this is gorgeous.
300. 200.
Gently does it.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
The timing? 265. Spoilers. Reversers. Muse fan, the timing with the lights. There's T-cell. 80 knots. Manual brake.
Fly 235, welcome to Dublin. Contact ground on 130.79er.
Over the ground on 130.79er, Firefly 235. Alright. Dublin ground, a very good evening. Firefly 235, vacated runway 28 left. We're on Sierra 5. Request taxi to cargo.
Firefly 235, taxi to cargo apron, cargo 415 via Sierra 5 Sierra, hold short of runway 34. Good evening.
Roger, taxi to cargo apron, cargo 415 via Sierra 5 Sierra, hold short runway 34, Firefly 235. Beautiful. Flaps in, and we rumble down. Chase plane is just superb, it really is. SayIntentions is the best overall answer. It's not cheap, but I agree. Like, I mean, look, it's a serious investment, but like, for the coverage it gives you, I mean, you compare it to something like Pilot Edge, you know what I mean? But it's not just the ATC, lads. You get so much more capability with SayIntentions. traffic injection, ATC, cabin crew, checklists, you know, SkyOps, Skynet. Like, you get so many different things. It's incredible. Murph's basement. All right. Okay, where do they want us to go? Okay, straight down. So we're going to be using Alpha. So again, this comes back to what I was saying earlier on. With the taxiway tuner, we can actually select a different profile that will follow our taxi routes. Because Alpha is closed in the real world. But this gives us the chance for us to do... I didn't do it for this flight, but you can do it. Class, isn't it? So we're straight down, but we need to hold short of 3-4 either. Alright, we're looking good. Look at that F-35 up there, look. Deadly. Alright, so we're going to be going straight here. We're going to hold short, though. Tony, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the follow. So far, so good. It is actually putting us down to the cargo terminal, which is... that's what we wanted. Ideally, we probably would have got a Whiskey 2 and then come down by the links out Foxtrot. But again, I can do all that from inside the taxiway tuner. Eyes on the floor. Always on the floor. Your flight sim 24 as well, Tony? Nice. Dude, it's so good. I love this sim. I absolutely adore this sim. Alright, our instruction was to hold short. And Firefly 235 holding short runway 34. My lights are flashing. Cross runway 34, then continue taxi Bravo 2, link 1 Tango. So again, just an audio thing we need to check out. So I can see it here on the screen. Come hither. Cross runway 34, then continue. We'll read it back. Well, hopefully Shane will read it back.
Crossing runway 34, then Bravo 2, link 1 Tango, Firefly 235.
And Shane. All right. 415 is what you gave us. So we continue our way in. Yorkshire's Gold or Earl Grey? Barry's tea. Ah, Mr. Anderson, thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. That's very kind of you, man. Thank you for the super chat. The highlight of my day, love it. Many thanks, Murph, and to all who helped put these streams together. Absolutely, buddy. You're most welcome. Delighted that you enjoy it. Usually we do a bit of driving on Tuesday, but every now and again I want to throw in a bit of flight simming because it's just so much fun, lads. Alright, parking on 415. Uh, 415 is what I want. Pier 1. Back. Where can I select 415? Search parking. 415. There we go. Request follow me. No. Fire link us in. And there they are. Get our taxi light off so we're not blinding them. It's going to be a tight squeeze. Easy now. Easy now. Will we make it? Won't we make it? That's as close. Jesus, we're as crooked here now. That's hilarious. Look how far off the thing we are. Jeez. I'm really sorry, lads. Oh, wait, hang on. Shh, shh. Beep, 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 beep. You saw nothing? Right. Shit, brilliant. So now? Stop! Park and brake. Set. Brilliant. APU is already on. Lovely job. Come over to here. We'll go to ground control. We will set the chocks. We will shut her down. Squawk machine coming off. And we shall request the ground power. And we shall request deboarding.
Boarding requested.
Excellent stuff. Look away. Look away. The simulated horror. It's grand. It's grand. Sim guy. Not at all. Let's try that again. Yeah, my parking just wasn't great. You know. I still parked it like a dog taking a whiz in a gale force wind. But sure, listen. My nose is straight. You know. Kinda. Jesus, lads, that was an absolutely beautiful flight. A pair of flights. All right, there we have it. Beautiful. Oh, Janie, something terrible happened. GSX, you shouldn't have done that to me plane. Right. I mean, the nose is coming down and all. But like... Is it just too much weight in the back? Or is it just having a moment? Stupid thing. You can apply again in 3 months. Yeah. The cargo shifted. Something that doesn't appear correct. Right. Well, let's not get bogged down with who tipped what plane, right? That was a lot of fun. Lads, I want to thank you so very much for flying along with us. Hats off to SayIntentions. It did very, very well. We have achieved many things this evening. We have managed to get 2K streaming onto Twitch, finally. Only took me years. We also have our brand new check-in map available over on our website. And you can, well, we can bring it up on the screen here as well. It just needs to load. Load, you devil. Really? Really? Let's see what happens. Proper procedure. Mr. Anderson, thank you very much. There she bees. So we had 88 pilots 87 cities, 23 countries, lads. That's everyone who tuned into tonight's streamage. I want to thank you all so very much indeed. That has been our global coverage to all our viewers this evening. How cool is that, man? Not deadly. That is pretty cool. Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Man alive, that is deadly. Down under and down under. Yeah, man, that's absolutely incredible stuff. Incredible. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Right, lads, we're back to you tomorrow night for this week's Flight Sim news. Where's my lights? This week's Flight Sim news. Vasco from MSFS Add-ons is going to be joining us for a chat. Looking forward to that. Then on Thursday, a double header. We're going to be flying in the Starship during the day. We've got a VATSIM flight on Thursday night, and then we're going to be flying our D-Day commemorative flight on Friday night. Very much looking forward to that, and very much hoping you guys are going to be there for it as well. So, thanks a million. Any chance of on-air companion feature review? Yeah, check it out on Thursday, Fraud. We're going to be using on-air on Friday, definitely. We're going to be using on-air with the Starship. We did it last week. We're going to do it again. Usually every Thursday, that's when we cover on-air. But yeah, we're going to be checking out on Thursday. Right, lads, thanks a million for all your help. And, you know, the slagging as usual. A great bunch of lads. So have a lovely evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Where you can enjoy complimentary deluxe continental breakfast daily with afternoon hors d'oeuvres and a fully stocked honor bar. Get up there. Complimentary hot and cold beverages throughout the day. Fairmount Gold combines personalised...
I'm sorry, did you just say hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake with me. Don't be that curious. It's not... No! Oh. Did you see what happened to Kane? He just bounced off it. Please, somebody clip just that. Kane Lafford flew into the side at 100 knots. He just literally bounced off it and ended up over here. Someone has to clip that, lads. Ready for this to give up? I'm a little teapot, short
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Ah, Jesus! Oh, stop! You see? Larry red, Larry yellow. Oh, no!
I've had enough of this wowdy, webble, sniggering behavior. Silence! Call yourselves Poitoian guys.